This, you may have seen this. It's been out for a couple of days. A Frontier Airline desk agent, two of them actually, giving a customer a lot of. Now I'll try to fill you in on what was going on. The guy shows up. The guy shows up at the desk for Frontier Airlines. He wants to check into his flight. His flight is he got there a half hour before flight time. This is, airlines are very strict about that. You must be checked in an hour before. You have to be there by boarding time. Even if you are checked in and you're ready to go, if the doors are shut, you aren't getting on a plane. So there's a lot of conditions that are reasonable, and there's a purpose. You don't want the flight to be delayed because you're reopening the door every time some idiot shows up a minute or 2 minutes late. So a half hour before flight time, they don't allow you to sign in or, at that point, which is, fine. Explain it to the gentleman in a nice way. He'll probably be angry. This is something that I think desk agents at airlines need to be able to deal with. Angry people, not crazy people, not the people they call cops for. I'm all for that. Ticket agent at the counter, the second someone starts going ballistic, boom, security, and then get the cops up there and drag that away. I'm all for it. But I've been in positions where I've had a problem at the gate or my flight had left once, and it was Frontier Air because they made no announcements. There was nothing. I didn't have the app, no email, no text, no nothing. And they had completely changed on me. And it was across the airport. By the time I got there, it was just too late. They had shut the door, which I was like, God, you're not happy with the situation. But the instant that happens, in my head isn't, well, grab the computer and toss it across the room. Start banging on the door and yelling racial epithets at the desk agents and whatnot. Tell them to open that door. Oh, that'll get you service. They'll open that door right away when you bang on it with the velvet rope metal thing. And so the first thing that pops into my head, oddly enough, is, all right, I guess I got to go back to the ticketing counter and see if I could get a later flight. That's what you got to do. So I understand that some people might be angry, but your job as the ticket agent is to quell that anger a bit with some sensible options that are left for the person in need. They did not do this. They did not do this. These people should be fired immediately. Frontier doesn't seem to give a about their employees, about their passengers, about their aircraft. Nothing. I don't know how anyone flies this. I flew it that one time. I will never fly it again. It cost a few bucks more to get the next tier of airline where it's not a ghetto discount airline. So just pay the money. It's worth it. It's well worth it. Don't fly Frontier. So here's the response that this guy got from the ticket agents who wanted to do nothing but rag on this guy. And just watch.
They made that flight. You did. And you think you're going to check me in. I bet you we won't. Okay?
I paid for a ticket.
And you didn't pay $25 for agent assistant, and you checked in 3 hours later. Hello.
I just said that I.
You get on your flight.
Yeah, I just said that I would pay the $25.
And you thought you was going to get on your flight. And you thought you was going to get on your flight. And you thought you was going to get on your flight. And you thought you was going to get on your flight.
I literally paid for a ticket. I'm here 30 minutes.
The repeating thing just gets me incensed. It is so annoying. And it is just the black women. That is a black woman thing to just repeat. They should have that. The big fucking 12-foot fat black woman statue in Times Square. They ought to make it interactive where you say something to it and then it just out of a speaker, it just angrily repeats the same thing like 10 times. That would be an accurate depiction. Because this is what happens. She just taunts the guy, and you thought you was getting on your flight, and you thought you were getting on your flight, and she's recording him, and like she's supposed to be the professional employee for Frontier Air handling customers. This is customer service. This is why no one wants to hire black women, by the way. No sensible company, maybe Frontier Air, but no sensible company wants this representing you, wants your customers. This is the liaison between your company and your customer base. This lump of shit. No one wants that. Let's be honest. All right, roll them.
Minutes. I'm here 30 minutes before my flight, and they're not letting me check in.
And you're not getting on your flight.
Because it's a policy. We don't.
And you will never fly.
You were about to let me check in. You were about to let me check in, and you decided that you ain't gonna let me check in.
Make me check you in.
You literally work for a company that I bought a plane ticket for. I'm here 30 minutes before the flight.
Can you please leave, sir?
No.
Can you please leave my personal space?
I'm not in your personal space. This is not your personal space.
This is my stationery.
This is not your personal space. You work for a company. This is not your personal space.
We ain't got worried. We ain't got to worry about it.
You don't have to worry about it. You're literally not doing your job for a customer that has paid for a plane ticket to get home.
So now, pause again. The old grandmammy now, the Mammy comes in and she's got like the tags on her, everything. And she probably knows like this is some ratchet behavior because that's exactly what it is. So she instantly disposes of the really obnoxious one first. Then she even gets rid of this one because she understands like, uh-oh, I seen this happen. This ain't a good look. So she's going to like take the helm here and try to de-escalate. Continue.
I'm literally here at Frontier. I bought a ticket and they are not letting me check in. For no reason whatsoever.
Well, you said you're never flying the airline again, so we might as well help you out and have you not fly the airline.
Pause
bought
right there. Oh my God. Then guilty, self-hating white guy in the green shirt has to, well, you said you're not flying that airline anymore, so we'll just help you, but not fly. Like he's got to team up with the two ghetto rats and lambast this guy. That's his job now. Well, you said you weren't going to fly it anymore. This is what Frontier Air gets you? This is customer service? Fuck you. Holy shit. What a company that is. Oh, the white guy. Yeah, I helped you gals out. Whoa, I'm with you. Ugh. All right, keep going.
Ticket. I've literally already bought a ticket, and this is your reaction.
Bag. That's what you get. That's what you get. Why I can't get a job? Why I can't work at Frontier? They should, everyone behind that counter should be fired. Everyone. Including the other people that weren't even involved because they didn't come over and go, excuse me, we don't talk to the customers that way. Sir, can I assist you? That's why. That's why. Everyone behind that whole Frontier, they should all be fired for that. Insane. Insane. And I'm not even going to use could you imagine if a white ticket counter person, we know.